All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to game number 2 here. Team Excellent versus Reason Gaming. Of course, Team Excellent up 1-0 currently over Reason Gaming here in this best of 3, the Carnage and Caldivar Pro League coming at you. I'm joined by Hanskin once again as my co-caster. Hanskin, you guys are playing tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not actually sure which team we're facing, but I know we're playing.
Rexars, it looks like.
Oh, Rexars, that's nice.
Yeah. Insania and those boys over there. They're pretty solid. So
yeah, I think they're definitely one of the strongest teams in the Pro League.
Yeah. Looking forward to that matchup too. But anyways, still got this matchup here today, of course. So obviously looking at this one again, we kind of talked about last game and how that really played out. Reason Gaming playing solid, but it's just their draft really wasn't able to carry them into that late game stage, and Team Excellence clearly was. Obviously some big plays here and there to get to that point, but they deserve the victory, no doubt. So as far as the draft so far, though, bans: Ophelia, Kronos, Torturer, Puppet Master, Rhapsody into Pharaoh, and then Drunken Master. Pharaoh first pick by Excellent. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem that strong to me, to be honest. I really like the Rhapsody and the Drunken Master is just so much better in my eyes.
Yeah.
I just think that Drunken Master right now is just such a good hero. It fits really well into this meta, and everyone seems to be picking it a lot.
We go Andromeda to follow it up, so this is a different start for Excellent. I mean, they have a very aggressive, roam-heavy team early on in the works. Whereas Reason going more conventional here, at least to start. So I kind of feel like Excellent's going to do something. We're going to see a different hero here, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why they chose the Andro here, but can't really find anything that sense.
Yeah, I mean, Torture was banned, so obviously he's one of those support options. But
well, at the same time, it kind of means like it's Andro Shorelink, because that's really the typical dual mid hero either.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and see what that ultimately develops into, but perhaps it's also catching Reason Gaming a little bit off guard. They're putting some good thought here into this third pick for the next tier of bans. So, obviously, as usual, you got your jungle options, your Tempest, your Parasite, more the likely ones if they wanted to go that route, but usually not a jungling team. So,
yeah,
obviously more of even another support here would be out of the question. I kind of wonder if they even wanted Andromedas too, but maybe that was to take it away from them. I mean,
yeah. Okay, the Master of Arms. It's also very Reason Gaming standard pick. The dual mid Master of Arms is very common for them.
Yeah.
Like, we don't see a whole lot of other teams using that strategy anymore, but it seems like they really like it still.
Good synergy with Drunken Master.
Minus
armor.
Also, the Master's Call is very useful, very good, combined with the Drunken Master. Makes him so strong.
Oh, yeah, the offensive one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy when he has that on. So, again, though, back over to Excellent. So how are they going to finish off this first 3 picks? Already with that Andro Pharaoh. They go Parasite. Okay. Huh. Like the Parasite pick at least, or still curious?
Yeah, I like it. I think the hero it's good, especially like against dual support. I think if you're on a Parasite against 2 support lineup, he can wreck faces. He can kill pretty much any support, and then there's going to be 2 of them. And the only thing he has to worry about is getting blocked camps and stuff like that. I like the hero.
Yeah.
In general. I also think that a Puzzle Box Parasite does really well against Drunken Master.
Oh, yeah? Because of the mana burn presence?
Yeah. Like especially Drunken Master has about like 500-600 mana when you start fighting. And, I mean, it's quite useless without any mana, you know? He really needs that stagger and the lunge to be able to put out consistent damage in the fights.
Yeah. Bands moving on here. Gauntlet, the first one by St. Rox into Bubbles and the Hag. So, yep.
It's pretty much the same as the last game in the second tier of bands. from both teams, I think.
Yeah. I'm wondering what Super KG is going to play here again, because, again, Storyfooter, usually their Suicide player. We saw last game, he ended up playing the Suicide Madman. Does that mean he's going to be the one playing the Pharaoh? And, you know, that's not a hero we see him play often, so...
Well, yeah. Well, usually in the later stage of, like, when he was in our team, he used to play Pharaoh a lot, and even Suicide sometimes, so... I could definitely see him playing the Pharaoh, but...
Okay.
We'll see. It also depends on what material prefers to play, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they banned the Moon Queen right there. Does excellent. So, thinking that could have been a possibility for Reason Gaming.
I'm surprised that xCet hasn't been opting to go for CiC any of these games. Because they did that against us, and it's really effective.
Yeah.
They played quite well. Yeah.
Yeah, Cersei, I'm sure, again, that's one of those heroes that's just annoying to play against. Big time.
It's really, like, you can have such a big lead, and still it doesn't matter, because he will just take the lead from you, basically just turning your hero into his own, so it's quite ridiculous. We had a Kronos game with Refresher, and he took over Jonas, and there was like 4 bubbles in the fight at the same time or something.
Yeah.
Quite ridiculous.
That was the double Chronos ulti times 2. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Casting that is just is a pain too. Pebble's going to be coming out here with the pick. You see the Gemini band even, and a little bit of talk there from Zamrox, but yeah, a little bit, definitely respect there for Nox, and but a last game doesn't want to give them that option again. But yeah, Pebble's coming out for Reason Gaming here. Like the Pebbles pick.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the Devo, considering like the late game status of the hero.
Yeah,
and it pretty much fills the same role when free farming it. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna look to do again this game. Well, I'm gonna call the Nymph pick here for Reason Gaming for sure. That's a really very Reason Gaming lineup. If they chose to do like the Suicide Drunken, the Master of Arms, yeah, the Nymph. So Master of Arms, Rhapsody, Dual Maiden, the Pebbles, Nymph, Shoreline. It's very Reason-like. It's like pretty much their prime lineup, I would say.
Yeah. Well, so what about, we were talking about last game with that, their lineup kind of tapering off as far as its effectiveness later on. They got the Drunken again, but they don't really have another that late game presence. I mean,
well, still, it's still a
Master
major
of
upgrade.
Arms, I guess.
Yeah, from the last game. The Master of Arms, Immovable plays that quite well, and then they have a Pebbles as well. Like the Pebbles does so much better than a Devo late game. So this is a major upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was still stuck on that Master of Arms was going to be support for some reason, but yeah, no, that makes more sense actually. That he's going to be more the carry route here. So yeah, never.
And
mind.
Also, like, they haven't put all their eggs in the same basket. They have like a triple core here, which is they all can scale in different ways. And pretty much the other game was like Drunken Master does his show alone, and the others just sit there and soak up damage, pretty much.
Yeah.
Soul Stealer.
Really? I don't know.
This is very greedy from
Yeah.
xCet. I mean,
I don't
know. I would not pick that against this early game lineup of Reason. This makes me think that they're kind of gonna do a long lane or dual lane trial lane here. We'll see. Because Andro is as well. It's really weak. They have really nothing to test out with.
Yeah, you had to get hero. You had to get a carry that could fend for herself if she's gonna get ganked, or himself, and that's not Soul Stealer. That's not Soul Stealer at all.
Still, though, they could be smart about it and have a lane ward earlier or something like that. A way to scout out which lanes Reason Gaming are putting, and then put either the Pharaoh or the Rally up top could be smart, but it's still hard because any lane here could try one, like any farmer. Drunken Master can be short lane, Pebbles Mater, they could be all be put in any lane, and they could all be put with two supports, and it's still gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to dodge lanes here for xCet.
I feel like we had a similar. I forget who drafted. I want to say it was over the weekend where we saw Soul Stealer drafted, and I had my nuts as a co-caster, and he was making the point. It's like it was just way too greedy, and it clearly did not pay off there in that game either. So. I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be a similar story here. Yeah,
I think we played against the Sorcerer, actually, against CiC. I'm not sure if that was the game I was talking about.
Oh, maybe it was that, actually. Maybe it was back that game, yeah.
But that hero in particular, I think that it really needs that 1 versus 1 matchup, usually. I mean, it has the potential to to scale back, like get just level 7 and just farm stacks with your hands, but still, you're just gonna have like 7 deaths by the time you hit 7, so...
Yeah.
Still, I don't like it at all. Something like a hag or something would be way more appropriate for me, but still though, like, it goes back to the bans. Pretty much Bubbles, Hag, DR, any hero. They were all banned, so it makes sense. And that's kind of why they chose the Gemini in the last game as well.
Yeah.
But let's see, it kind of looks like to me that they're going to address this short lane. Like, if Reason goes for this short lane, they're going to have the Andro, Parasite, and Solter top, which could work out if they played really, really well. But we don't see any money saved up on the Hellbird team, and I guess fine as 128, but they don't have the Flying Courier, and they have only got money for 1 D-word, so... As we see, this left hard camp is going to be blocked, which makes this so much harder for xCet to contest.
Yeah.
And it's going to be trouble for them if they can't get that away.
Huh. Yeah. No. This is going to be intriguing to obviously see how they're able to play this. As you said, it could work if they play it very, very well. So we'll see how xCet is able to manage with that. I mean, it's setting up for, of course, Rally mid and then Pharaoh being played by Super KGE. They're going to be in that long lane. So. He's going to be matched up against the solo Pebbles at the bottom lane. You think Pharaoh should be able to hold his own against Pebbles down there? Actually be just fine?
Well, yeah. Let's see here. He did get... No, he did not get pulled region, actually. I don't know. I think, yeah, Pharaoh... Neither of them are getting pulled region, so... Yeah, I think the Pharaoh actually does well there. Like, Pebbles has an edge in terms of last hit-in potential. But then again, Pharaoh has a lot more, like, the Hellfire, and he bought also a lot more regen, so...
Yeah.
It comes down to play, like, the Pharaoh needs to be able to kind of force Probusk out of the lane somewhat, and then get last hits that way. And I think it's quite even. It comes down to play, I think, a lot.
Alright.
It's about damn time.
Here we go. Gonna be good to go here for... Game number 2 again. Team Excellent up 1-0 here in the best out of 3. Trying to.
It looks like they're not trialing in though.
Oh wow, yeah, they're switching it up. We're not really
that disappoints me a lot. But I don't know. I think that Drunken Master can actually do well against Soul Stealer too.
So maybe that's just what they're banking on in the end. That he's going to do just fine and even hurt him if possible. But yeah, I don't know. That's what we're talking about, though. You pick up the Solstice, especially against a lineup like this, very greedy, but that's where you get punished, or you could get punished. But they're not even going to go for that punish. They're just going to let him, at least ideally, have a decent time here.
Yeah, they're actually sending the Andro top as well. I think this is actually quite okay for Reason after all. Because they got the hard camp block off, so it means Parasite is not going to have the maximum free from that he wants to.
Okay.
They're gonna have the Nymph getting the pull XP, which is really good for them. They really need it, considering the Pebbles combo. Like, a Pebbles Nymph without the level 6 on Nymph is actually... It's just not the same, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of pressure putting up on KG here.
So Nox going to need to start getting those souls built up. Oh, wow, Super KGE is
This is a bloodlust.
Low, you think so? Zeal stun hits? Yep, final auto attack. No!
Oh.
The mitigation is just enough. He felt a 5 life right there.
Oh, that's so close.
Jeez, yeah, he needs to not go up there at all, because that would probably be dead. So yeah, no, I thought it was too when you said that, especially, but nope, he wants the Zeal stun, but you see Pharaoh's just a little too quick.
Still though, they got pretty much all of the region out of him, so
yeah,
that's okay for them. And something else I wanted to comment on here is the duel made against the Rally doesn't really give them that much. Like, the Rally is still going to get pretty much full XP. Like, duel lanes, they can't really drop him. I mean, they got him out of all of his region, so that's a good job by them.
Yeah.
But I would like to see their Rhapsody heading top, actually. Like, dual lane top would actually be fine here. Even considering, like, the hard camping block, so Parasite is not going to be able to have that much of a presence in that lane. And I actually think that Drunken Master Rhapsody is stronger than Andromeda also.
Well, Drunken Master, I mean, he's holding his own just fine, even at the same time. So he's 5-2 creep farm. Soul Stealer obviously a slow start and is starting to pick it up now as he gets those levels, of course, of Demon Hand. So But for now, at least, Zane is definitely managing to do very, very solid here with that start.
You can tell what Reason wants to go for here, though. They want to just farm up. Like, Adro has already got a triple stack in the small camp, and now it's looking to dive bottom. So they really just want to focus down this rally and the Pharaoh, the playmakers essentially. And I don't know. It looks like Zane is actually doing way better than I thought in top lane.
Yeah.
Considering being dual lane, he's actually almost on par with the farm results there.
Yeah, he was preventing Nox from getting some last hits in the first couple of creep waves. So Nox was really slow to get those souls built up. Obviously, changing now as the game progresses, but I think that had a lot to do with it as well. And Andromeda can only do so much. I mean, her range is fairly weak, so gets close enough to Drunken.
Yeah, and I'm also quite sure they can actually disjoint the Comet with Stagger.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh, and in fact, look at that. Drunken Master finds Andromeda. Yeah, if she doesn't get the distance, okay, she is going to be fine, but Drunken Master really holding his own once again. And
I mean, how much can you do when Zane comes there with like 12 tangos and a health potion?
Yeah, that's true. He is out of regen now, at least.
Yeah.
So finally out of regen. He did go boots, though, and that's obviously causing issues for Andromeda here as far as boxing him out. But now Drunken Master's needing to play a little more passive as far as being in the lane. Not having the regen anymore, so... The start overall, I mean, Master of Arms is leading the way, understandably having a great time, 23-7. Pebbles basically, well, they're identical right now. 23-7 as well, so... Yeah, both those heroes having a very, very good time. As usual, probably Parasite going to be a big factor here for our team xCelent, and actually being played by Fine. And, you know, Fine definitely has history playing Parasite, with that said. I do recall that. I mean, usually maybe Pew, you'd expect Pew to be the Parasite player, but he's obviously playing the main support this game, so... And he's dying to neutral creeps in the process.
That was an intentional death. Yeah, pretty sure. And I think this game is actually going very well in Reason's gaming favor right now, simply because of this hard cam block on the left side of the Hellborn jungle, because Fine he's not really able to reach that like 300 GPM that you would run in like level 6 in like about minute 5 pretty much. Yeah. And also how well Zane is doing at top lane.
As you said that though, Nox almost got the kill. In fact, he needs to be careful not to get in max range of the Demon Hand. One Demon Hand would do it, but he does have a stagger to use, so yeah, he's going to bank on that if you saw the animation. Most likely to get away. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Pharaoh's going to be locked down. Zeal stun hits both ends. Pebbles doesn't even care about the tower. He's going to chuck him back to D4 right there, but Super KG is going to go with the flow, and he's going to try to juke a jab. Oh, what a juke right there from Super KG. Will it be the difference maker? Pebbles has another chuck, so no, it will not.
Oh, mid lane.
Meanwhile, middle lane, they get the counter kill. Holy crap, Imbo Boy goes down. So, but they got the Bloodlust at least on Reason Gaming just prior. But yeah, Imbo Boy goes down.
That's really good for Reason, and it sucks a lot for xCet, because if that was the Bloodlust kill, any trader suicide hero for their free farming Master of Arms, that's so good for them. But I think, yeah, it's fine now, because it was a Bloodlust for... Yeah, I'd say it's quite even. Yeah. But that gives rallies level 6, and now pretty much bring one more hero into the mid lane and Master of Arms instead, I think. Anytime.
Master again. Okay, whew. Demon Hand hits, but he is going to be fine.
So this is quite smart what xCet has been doing as well. They rotated the Andro away from the top lane as soon as like Nox got those soul saps. Like he can handle his own when he gets like level 3, pretty much. Yeah, he just needs those initial souls and then he's fine. Yeah. So it's a good smart movement by Pew there.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, Nox is really getting comfortable now at the top lane by himself. As the Soul Stealer does, he's really picked it up, 330 gold per minute. So yeah, rotation, speaking of that, Reason Gaming doing some of their own. Drunken Master actually coming to the middle lane, while Master of Arms and Rhapsody farm out a triple stack easy camp here in the meantime, so...
I would like to see to triple the Ancients right away. Let's hope they do.
Oh yeah, Master of Arms and Alone is obviously very useful to be able to do that earlier on, so... Drunken's going to have to head back towards the top lane, though, as soon as they're done with the jungle, which he's doing now. As far as this tower, it still has plenty of life. In fact, Nox... That was interesting. I don't know. They really want to... Okay. They were taking some tower damage right there, but keeping the cannon alive just a little bit longer, and now they're going to go for a push. They want this tower kill. Let's see if Legion team can hold this off here. Solstier has his nukes. He's not going to use the nukes on the people. Okay, there we go. Just waiting for the timing. Not going to be a full-out push, though, just yet. So not in deny range. Maybe the next creep wave here. But in the meantime, Pebbles, CiC is obviously having a great time. Got that Bloodlust kill, 390 gold per minute. Looks like, as you usually would, especially with an Infora teammate, following his Steam Boots right into a portal key. 1,500 gold saved up, so you can do that with an Infora because of that mana regen.
Yeah, he's gonna be scary. I will say though that like Pharaoh and Rally, lots of initiation is the way to deal with Pebbles Nymph. I think. As soon as Pebbles gets a pick off in your jungle, you just hook him and you get a counter kill.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what their game plan is, I think, right now. And just farm up Nox in the meantime, you know.
Ooh, Pharaoh in Fizz. He's not level 6 though, so doesn't have that jump of his just yet. Soulstealer porting bottom. Okay, he's gonna go for the Ancients here, yeah.
He did scale his ultimate as well, so...
Interesting, okay. Gonna ulti here most likely? No?
I guess so.
Can't yet?
It's not very common.
Yeah, that's very odd.
He doesn't really need it, you know, like, look at this.
Yeah, Demon Hands do the work.
Exactly.
I do not get that. That is weird. But,
I'm not sure if he used it to try to get a kill on Sane earlier.
Okay.
Maybe, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I don't think he did, but...
Okay, maybe not, yeah.
I mean, that all that really does, though, is just delays the amount of souls you get earlier on a little bit longer.
Yeah, well...
Which is big.
It slows down your farm, yeah, like, it's 20 damage.
True.
Just by 1 point.
That
That
true.
slows down your farm a lot.
Well, he went it, so we'll see if he at least finds an opportunity to use it, and that could be coming up, maybe bottom lane. Pharaoh, he's got to be close to level 6 right here, because they are setting up for a hold, and if he is level 6, oh, he's going to be jumped. Actually, here comes the TP, though. Pebbles realizing this was a mistake. The Demoralizing Roar is out of range. He can't compel him. Nymphora is going to be able to make it out of here. Zilstun in 2 seconds, most likely. Yeah, there's a turn. Soulstealer able to dodge it. Pharaoh does go in, though. They catch Pebbles. Will they be able to combo him down? Yes, they will. Soulstealer locked down, but the Disco Inferno is doing a little bit of damage. Not nearly enough, though. The Hellborn team, they're going to dive. They want this dive big time. Nymphora, she is going to be killed. Drunken Master in the background. He's going right for Andromeda. Has a lunge, but he's not going to use it. Did not want to overcommit. Meanwhile, Rowley catches Rhapsody, and Rhapsody most likely staccato stuns. Oh, the health potion tick was just enough, but now Soulstealer's going to come in, and he's going to clean up. Drunken Master, he wanted to finish off Rally, but now Soulstealer's going to chase him back. And the Compel connects. He has his ultimate, not necessary. Double tap for Nox. The dive is successful. Big time for Team Excellent. Wow.
Perfect timing from them right there. Holy shit. I thought initially that was a mistake because Masari used to compel outwards instead of in. So like the Pharaoh didn't get a chance to wall him off. But then he actually hit level 6 in the mid fight there, like the creep side in the tower. And then he hooked Pebbles and yeah, I don't know, just really good timing by xCet, I think.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what was going to happen, and yeah, good call whoever did that.
Well, they did that without Parasite, too. Parasite's just been farming up the top jungle during all of that, so...
Yeah, that's really big for them.
Yeah.
Can't believe that went so well then.
Whoa, Nox! Oh, he tried to ulti, but the lockdown's too strong right there. That probably wouldn't have mattered in the end, honestly. So, but good coordination on their part, using the Porticum Pebble. So at least they get some immediate revenge. And Imbaboy actually got the kill even, so a little bit of bonus gold for him.
Also, as well, when you said that, oh, actually, fight.
What was that?
Like,
okay.
farms ever in the bottom lane at that time?
Master
Did he
of
even
Farms?
Yeah.
He
Or
ultied. I know he ultied, but...
Yeah, I don't think he was actually there though with his hero.
I don't think he
So-
was.
He was probably doing stacks somewhere, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I believe it was a 4 versus 4.
Oh, KG's probably gonna hook Nymphora.
Yep, there you go. Just waiting for the timing. In comes the Hellfire. And for Deep in the Master's Call, though, that could be the difference. Yeah, it looks like it is. Gonna keep him alive.
And
now
he actually had
CG.
Vish. Oh, shit.
Is he in trouble? No, he goes another path. Pebbles is gonna portal key. No.
Oh. Yeah, but he actually had vision of the Nymphora there with the... Nymphora had actually aggroed the creeps to jungle with them. So
Okay.
So we had vision of him that way.
Yep. In the end, though, he does survive, so not the biggest deal. Nox went that early Energizer, of course, with the Steam Boots here. What do you think? He needs that Shrunken Head as soon as possible now? I mean, he does have Mystic Vestment, so, but Shrunken Head for Soul Stealer?
Yeah, I don't think there's much to argue with that. Maybe the Portal Key first, but Shrunken Head is pretty much a no-brainer here.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Nox, though. It makes me think that...
Don't say it.
Well, I was not going to say Dawnbringer, but maybe like Nullstone? I don't know.
Jeez.
We'll see.
So he just does different things, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe Portal Key, like I said, the way he's saving up, usually you'd have the Mighty Blade by now, but it could just also still be thinking.
He might go the Warhammer as well first.
Okay, assist, yeah. With that farm, he obviously is starting to level up that Dread now, and he has the Andromeda teammate, so, and minus armor to work with. Take advantage of. For him and Rally even. Speaking of Rally here, how's Rally doing? Rally's currently sitting about 265 gold per minute. He's 0-5, so being the assist man. Finds Parasite again. He wasn't involved in that bottom fight. His farm's not the best. I mean, he's 1-0-0, so it's not like he's dying or anything, but only 230 gold per minute.
Yeah, well, he went for the Leech build, not the Infest, which is odd to me. Like, nobody ever does that anymore. But also as I mentioned before, the hard cam was blocked, so that just goes to show how big of a deal that can be, especially to a hero like Parasite. They definitely really need those hard cams.
Yeah.
I think like him and Cthulhu Fan are definitely two of the ones that really suffer from block cams. They really need those hard cams.
He actually said Cthulhu Fan.
Too bad we can't play that here yet.
I know. I keep forgetting that. Him and Silhouette, and I believe Shadowblade is also, because he was also the third hero that got that reworks done.
That hero is actually almost in every high team game nowadays.
Shadowblade?
No, Cthulhu Fan.
Oh, Cthulhu Fan, yeah. You know, I've heard a lot about Cthulhu Fan, and so when he is available, I'm looking forward to seeing the elephant make his return.
It's like
everyone.
It's like built-in Helm of the Black Legion and Mach in the shield. No, that was just a joke, but yeah, it's pretty good.
He's strong.
Yeah. Oh,
joke,
the Invis.
Kind of. Yeah, the Invis, obviously the Wild Hunter setting that up right there. I was watching that the whole time, and Drunken just had no clue.
Oh, was there a Wild Hunter top? I was talking about the Pharaoh bottom. He got jumped and just managed to snatch it.
Oh, wow, yeah. So he picked up the Invis rune to get away? Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty much like 100 HP and would have died from like an auto hit H, but...
Huh. Making the escape. Good job on his part. We haven't seen a teleport used just yet from Reason Gaming. It's that case, it's like having that threat is still something, but hasn't used it yet, though. Yeah,
I mean, we don't really have any aggressive wards either from the Legion team. Like, they're all pretty much on their own. Actually, there's only one for them right now on the bottom rune.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would like to see them have a lot more aggressive warding. They also really need to bring down these towers, especially the tier 1s, because they were going for the bottom push. They probably have a routine when running this combo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They get the bottom tower, they get the blink at the same time, and then they can start rolling. They also got the mid tower. So Excellent managed to stop that. They got it pretty much a sweep out of the bottom push.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I guess that stopped the momentum a little bit. They really need those towers to like open up the map for them, and something is just holding them back, and it's not really that easy to just find these pickups without the wards, and it's not really that easy to place them either if you don't have map control.
Yeah.
And especially like something tells me that xCet really knew that Legion was gonna pick this now, because when I think about it, the Andro, the Pharaoh, the Rally, and Parasite even, they're all really good heroes against this type of lineup, and with the way that they defended the bottom lane, it just makes me feel like they knew what's gonna happen.
They knew something was up, and so as you say that, though, Ninfor does teleport to the top jungle here and gets that ward of sight down at least. So there's some good aggressive vision on their part. And we'll see if the teleport cooldown now they use it.
It's a good idea, but at the same time, like if they kill someone in there, a TP from Pharaoh and a hook shot is pretty much a kill on anyone there.
Okay.
Yeah, you mean like
that's
if
true.
they kill, like there's so many towers to port to, and it needs to be really fast to actually work.
Mm-hmm. Look at Pebble. I mean, who needs a teleport when you're just going to run in here? They're going to be. They were spotted though. They ran over a water site to get to this point. You can see on the mini map that Team Excellent is very, very aware of all of this. So, using a bit of time to not really get much out of it. That's what's going on here from Reason Gaming. So instead, we'll just maybe farm up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they're also not in the worst of like trouble just farming this game, because they got a Drunken, they've got Pebbles, they've got Master of Arms. They're all carries in some way, and they got two very solid supports. Like the Rhapsody is always useful, and the Nymph especially in the late game.
Yeah. Even
though it doesn't really bring the most to like team fights or something like that, but it gives you so much in the late game. Anyway.
Imba Boy doing what he does best. Kind of just going AFK, farming it up, and he is farming 383 gold per minute. I believe he's bought a second Quick Blade too, so he's going to be going that Nullfire Blade here. Most likely against the Hellborn side. You like that? I always love seeing him Nullfire on a Master of Arms personally. So, bottom lane, no, hold that thought. We got a gank possibly being set up. They're going to dive the tower. He was already reacting, though. This is going to backfire. Pebbles, he's in a lot of trouble. Nymphora hanging around, probably not the best decision, but actually the team support coming through. He tablets away. He just got that item. Compel just out of range of Nymphora, but the demoralizing roar should be enough. Maybe. No, he chucks into his teammate right there. Gets him out of range. Soul Stealer trying to chase far enough. In comes Parasite, though, with his new Codex. He does finish up Pebbles. They're going to dive the tower. Nymphora's dead. Whoever that TP is, he probably should cancel. He's not going to, though. Drunken Master. Oh, the Soul Burst right as soon as he poured it in. And you see Zane's life just drop right there. Rhapsody comes in last second. But will that matter in the end for Drunken? Maybe turning to Parasite. Yes, a stagger to finish him off. But at what cost here? Rally's chasing it, dropping it. They cannot get close enough. But they do take out Rhapsody there at the end. Wow. That chase. Yeah, the reaction from Super KG and then the teamwork right there. Just a little too quick.
Yeah. That just goes to show how ready xCet are for this. And also the Pharaoh is just so good against that. Like, you can tell that he already knew, like he was backing off before the initial jump. And he just put a Mammal Wall, switched the Pebbles away, and then hooked him, and then the mass TPs. A really good stun by Saint to stop the follow-up right there, and then Probus actually went back to toss back his Nymph, which actually ended up with him getting killed because of that. And yeah, just you can tell that xCet is really prepared for this.
Yeah. Yeah, also, I always love to bring this up whenever we have a Soul Stealer and the Soul Burst being used. Again, not only is it just a lot of damage, but it does also not only reduce the movement speed of the enemies that they're at, so even if it doesn't kill them, obviously, it's still a very, very powerful tool to use, but then also reduces the damage they do, their base damage, actually, for 5 seconds. So definitely having an impact there. We do see, actually, Pebbles. Okay, he's going to tap it away. Nymphora still might be in trouble, though. She's going to go for the Ninja TP. Nope. Hellfire catches. And Codex.
Yeah, but that's a really good combination. Andromeda together with the Soul Stealer, it's just a really good combination.
Yeah, with the Aurora on top of that. That's true. Yeah, you think about the minus armor, but yeah, no, it's...
And also the minus base damage, you know, it's just so much synergy. And the base damage with the aura.
So a lot of hurting you, not only in damage-wise, but in what you're able to do-wise between those heroes, so...
And also another thing that I saw Fine doing, which not a lot of people do, is it's quite a cool thing you can do with Parasite. He actually used his Leech on a creep instead of the hero to make him get in range of using the ultimate, and actually got the kill on Pebbles that way.
Oh,
so it's just a really small thing that you might not notice by just watching.
That's true. Yeah. So, I mean, you were talking about the Parasite pick, possibly Puzzle Blocks you would have liked to see, but he did go the Codex, you know, a little bit of hindsight now, but you'd like the Codex still in the end?
No.
No?
No, I don't like it at all. I don't really like the Codex that much on Parasite. It just makes you a one-trick pony, essentially. You just, I don't know, you're just gonna kill support until people get shrunken, and then you don't really bring much to your team except for like almost killing supports, pretty much. And I pretty much just always go Puzzle Box unless I have like a 12-minute Codex with Ghost Marchers.
Yeah.
That's when I go Codex, but I just think that the Puzzle Box does so well against heroes like the Legions, especially Pebbles and like pretty much all of them actually. Like I was gonna say the Pebbles and the Drunken Master, but when you look at the Legion team, they're very mana intensive. So the Puzzle Box does really well against that. And also, just having the inbuilt, like, the bound eye effect that you have on the puzzle box is so good against the Pebble Snoop lineup. You can deward everything.
True, yeah.
Without, and you don't, it's just so good. I don't know.
Soul Stealer's got his nice combo of items ready. The Shrunken Head has been picked up already with the portal key. He already has another 1,900 gold saved up. Top lane in the meantime. Pharaoh's here. Drunken Master, he's going all in. He wanted the tower kill. He got it, but guess what? You're in a lot of trouble now. His whole team is here to go. There we go. Pharaoh is going to go in. He was being patient, waiting for the whole team to get here. Team of the Master's call! Not going to matter as he falls in the end. So, yeah, Drunken Master, worth it. Probably not pushing that top lane right there. As Zane gets picked off. So Zane has not really been able to get any kind of game going for the most part. He's still trying to work on his own Shrunken Head here. But like I said, 22 more 100 gold already saved up on Solstice. This has been without really going farm items. He's farming 553 gold per minute. So
yeah, pretty much a bottles and it's everything he has to like sustain himself. And I mean, it's just Soul Stealer. It's just what he does. Just great.
You mean it's not Nox?
Kind of look back at the early game, man. Yeah, well, of course.
Of course, it's him.
Yeah, but
oh,
it kind of makes me look back at the early game. Oh shit.
Yeah, Probusk, he trap, but again, Super KG's just too quick. He gets the Mummy Walls up and
yeah, that here is just perfect against New Pebbles.
Stops everything.
And that actually, like, we were kind of not agreeing with the first pick, Pharaoh, but
yeah. I think that's for good reason still, but at the same time, it's obviously been proven to be a very, very effective pick here. In the meantime, middle lane, you know, I was actually even just about to bring up this point, so almost a caster's curse. But Imbo Boy, you know, his involvement this game, again, he's been doing a lot of farm. Really haven't seen much use, though, out of it. I mean, in No Fireblade, it's a decent farming tool, too, but it's usually more of the I'm ready to team fight kind of item as well, and he gets picked off again, so 1-3-0 here.
I mean, you can tell that this is just not the recent game. I mean,
Yeah.
they got 3 kills with this really early game-oriented lineup, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure, he hasn't been in the most kills, but neither has his team, so it's
True.
not. Yeah, it's not really about him.
Yeah, they have a Pebbles Nymphora, and they only have 3 kills total on the team. So yeah, it's obviously the team as a whole has just not really been able to find the most here for them. So Team Excellent, though, at the other side of the spectrum, again, they've definitely found a good groove here today. And again, they're coming on Sunday. It didn't go as really the best. They 0-2 to you guys, and then they win 1-2 against Rexars. And this is going to be big. If they manage to sweep up the series 2-0, that's 3 points, remember. That's a bonus point for going 2-0 in a series. So be big for them. Did I just... No. I almost thought I saw a Doombringer picked up. I know. It was an Axe of the Malphite on Solstice. Oh, that's interesting, though.
That's weird.
What? Axe of the
That's so
Malphite.
weird. What?
Did he misclick? Maybe he meant to get a Dancing Blade and got that instead? I don't know.
I don't... Okay, I guess.
I mean, eventual symbol? Maybe, or just going Behemoth's Heart.
Why not just get the Whispering Helm then? So yeah, Behemoth's Hearts.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, to be fair, he's just been all about team fight here. He hasn't really needed these extra damage items to win these fights, so maybe that's what he's thinking. But
well, I mean, like the Satanic or the Symbol of Rage would pretty much give him the same amount of health, or like survivability.
Yeah.
As the Heart would have, because he's hitting so hard, and it gives you armor as well.
Well, we did say this is Nox. He's known for doing some different things, and that surely is different. But well, there was a hero pick. Meanwhile, the top tower gets killed, but obviously they've been doing Conqueror here, and that's going to end up being a free Conqueror kill in the end. So he will get the Token of Life on top of it all. Not only is he a little extra tanky.
I think this is where Noxus goes Dazzling Blade and Acolyte Staff to trolls.
Just gets the really expensive.
But do you remember when he used to go like Sustainer, Lightbrand, Arcana, like stuff like that?
Just what are you doing? Yeah. So he opens up the shop and what item do I want? This one looks good. Never completes anything. Yeah, I don't know. He has it though, and another 1,600 gold saved up. You know, I hope for their sake that's not an item that kind of backfires here. Because it's not, yeah. It's cheese. Fine's just constantly, it's a second pick in a row in Adro. Not even watching it, but again, it just happens so quick. He has a portal key here now, too. And there's the Whispering Helm. Okay. So kind of gets it in opposite fashion.
Oh. I guess that's okay. Yeah.
He's not really attacking that fast, though. I don't know. Simple just
Very-
seems like an odd pickup with his item set.
Yeah, we need charge hammers, Ricky.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Mhm.
So, Nox.
So just sell your xCet to Malphite here and get Thunderclaw.
That would be fun. Why do people not pick up Thunderclaw, man? I'm telling you, it's an undiscovered meta.
I agree, man. Here, I should get it on Tempest sometime.
You should. No, don't do
Ophelia.
that. That's stupid. But
True.
actually, Ophelia would be good, dude. I'm still waiting. I remember when Tralfa was a co-caster. I've always thought this too. How Ophelia, he was hinting at we're gonna see Ophelia mid one of these days. A mid Ophelia. This was back when it was just 1v1 mids, to be fair, but
It's actually not that bad when you think. I mean, maxing the nukes is it's pretty cool.
QE, you get a Codex.
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
you burst way more than a Parasite would have, I think,
yeah. I think
with the
it's
same items.
we're giving away secret strategies here on stream. Shouldn't do that.
True.
Then TMM tomorrow, everyone's gonna be mid Ophelia. Oh, Rhapsody's dead again.
Yeah.
Thanks to
I mean,
Fine.
this is where you get to have fun if you get the Codex on Parasite, I guess.
Yeah. Anytime he finds either him or even M4, especially, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on Atro, but you look, he literally has no items other than a Homecoming Stone, so it's not been his day.
Yeah. Oh, Hook.
Yep, here we go. Super KG's tired away. He goes in. Soulstone to follow the auto attacks. Parasite jumping in as well, and then 4. Out comes the Defensive Master's Call, though. Rhapsody is back up, ready to fight. So a little bit of a dive right there from Team Excellent, but not really the biggest harm done. In the end, Soulstone there. Oh, he has a double damage rune now on top of it. He actually dropped the token to pick it up, and now he picks the token back up. So
Actually got the full Satanic now, too, so I guess game time.
yeah, they're ready to fight here. Gonna wait for the next creep wave, then push into this tower. I don't think Reason Game is gonna defend here.
I'm a little surprised that Nox is just not hitting the tower here with the DD that he has and
Yeah.
like his Satanic token. He could just tank the tower. But they're still gonna get it.
Vulnerability, just delaying the inevitable, but hey, make them take a little bit longer here. Oh, they're going actually. Pebbles running up. Oh, he denies it, and is not gonna get punished for it. Although maybe Soulstealer jumping in. Another Master's Call though.
Yeah, that's the second time they use it on E4 right there. I think.
Well then, I'm surprised no one jumped right there. They kind of
Yeah,
just walked up.
I'm pretty sure they didn't have the Farewell Sea, but yeah, it was weird that Rally didn't go in or anyone even.
Here we go, Soulstealer. Oh, he's shrunken heads again. He has a token, but it doesn't matter. The Soul Burst in comes to protect him, Melody, but it was stopped before it went off, I'm pretty sure. So insta-kills happening all over the place. Drunken Master does manage to get away as Parasite's kind of in the background. He's been no Fireblade. Master of Arms doing some good damage, but not good enough. As, okay, a lot of focus, though, from Team Excellent in the background. They need to be careful not to get too focused on chasing them, of course. No buybacks used, so actually, Reason Gaming does hold very well. As I say that, here comes Rally back in. Drunken Master going to get picked off. Again, Master of Arms still able to sit in the background. Andromeda Swap causing issues. And Pebbles will fall right there. Master of Arms is going to end up going down, it looks like. Yes, he will. He does not have a buyback. And now they're going to push in. So much for holding.
Yeah. It's game,
There
I
you
guess.
go. Yeah.
Also, another thing I was thinking about, I'm pretty sure the Master of Arms pick was before the Parasite, right?
It was. Yes, it was third pick, I believe. So.
Yeah, so like the Parasite kind of works a little bit as a counter to Master of Arms. You can still do shield, but
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
that's common knowledge.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you're not the only one that knows that hand skin. No.
Damn it.
No, obviously that is something. Yeah, when you pick up the Master of Arms, even more reason to pick up that Parasite. Yeah, as you were kind of getting at to the mid game, it's like you realize that Team Excellent's lineup is actually well drafted in the end as far as them kind of countering what Reason Gaming was going for. I still think that, I mean, the first pick Pharaoh still is a little risky, and then, you know, even the Soulstealer pickup, at the same, it was a risky pick, but hey, it worked out. It worked out for Team Excellent, clearly, and they took care of business. So that's a big win for Team Excellent because, like I was saying, they get a bonus point for going 2-0 in the series, And that means that they now got 3 games down. They're going to be at 4 points, actually. So they're going to kind of bump themselves up, obviously, in the standings at least a little bit. Again, still plenty of games left, but definitely a motivating win for them, I'm sure. As far as Reason Gaming is concerned, this is only their 2nd game, but obviously will not receive any points from this one. So, but Handskin, any final thoughts on the series here?
No, just good job by xCet. Well drafted, I think, and yeah, I want to say good job to KG, particularly because it seems like he's the new drafter slash leader.
Yeah,
didn't see it coming.
Definitely did a very good job there as far as that's concerned. So with that said, obviously that is going to be wrapping up coverage for today here on Hollandcast for Carnage and Caliber Pro League coverage. As you can see, not on your screen just yet, and these are not the updated standings, of course, just yet, but you can see on the schedule here, tomorrow, Rexars versus, as we were talking about earlier, you guys, BMG. It's going to be taking place tomorrow. Again, it's scheduled for the default of 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. Is what we're looking at for that. But yeah, no, we're kind of talking about that. I mean, Rexars, they are a dangerous team. They still don't know a whole lot about them, but they play very well together in the end. So
yeah, they do.
Looking forward to that match tomorrow, I'm sure.
It's always a blast playing Insane now. I remember we have really good games against IG in the past. Yeah. Especially.
It's going to be good times. Yeah. All right, so but with that said, any shout-outs, any final words from yourself, Hanskin, here?
The shoutouts to BMG, Papa Björn, Penny, Mao, Kesu, Lenny K, Lorix, Patrick, and Niman. Yep.
There you go. All right. Thanks once again, Hanskin, for joining me. It was a pleasure as always. And congrats again to Team Excellent on taking the series 2-0 here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it, though, for today's coverage. Hopefully you guys had fun. Again, you can check out tomorrow, though, we'll be back. BMG versus Rexars. Going to be happening. Bad Monkey Gaming, so far undefeated in the Pro League. Is Rexars going to change that? Well, we'll have to find out tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, until then, have a good night. We'll see you then.